Things on Earth were going really well after the Bakugan came to live with us. But then out of nowhere, we were invaded by these mysterious and evil Mechtanium who were intent on destroying everything. Cortigon, Slicerak, Exo Striker, and Mandibor were their names, and leading them was this clown Wise Man. They also had help from an evil pack of Bakugan called the Nonets. Luckily for us, we had our own secret weapon in the form of Dragonoid Destroyer. So we fought back, because no one is gonna take our freedom. Not now, not ever!
What are you gonna do? The odds are stacked against you. Back against the wall, gotta give it your all. This is the final stand. The power's in your hands. Two worlds collide on the inside. You gotta fight for what's right before it's gone, gone, gone. This is Bakugan.
My plan is finally coming together. With each battle they fight against the Brawlers, the power of the Nonets is growing immensely. The time for the complete resurrection of the Mechtanium is near. But first I must bring together the Nonets one more time. The bond between Bakugan and humans is doomed.
Bakugan Battle Brawlers in! Countdown to Doomsday!
Okay, everyone, listen up and pay attention. We need to familiarize ourselves with the enemy. Here's what I've managed to gather on the Nonets. This is Pyrus Spatterix.
He's a vicious one. You've got to keep an eye on him.
And Subterra Strong.
That dude reminds me of a bulldog. Plus, he's as mean as he is dumb.
There's Ventus Wharton.
They call him Professor. He must be the brains of the bunch.
Next is Aquas Ballista.
This guy. Now. What do you mean, zip it?
He's right. We don't need your commentary.
Oh, yeah? Well, who the heck made you boss, Reptak? Maybe the others find my insights useful.
They really don't. Trust me. Can we just focus, please?
Fine. Whatever. I'll just keep my valuable intel to myself.
Right. Anyhow, these are Chaos Tremblar, Darkest Betadron, Darkest Kodakor, and Darkest Mutabray. Also, there are the 4 Mechtanium, starting with Cortigon, Slicerak, Exo Striker, and Mandibor. And of course, their puppet master, Wise Man. And let's not forget, they've stolen the battle suits now. Combustoid, Glabra, and Fortitude. So that's the total number of potential opponents and the level of firepower we're facing.
We know what Wise Man's goal is, but what about the others?
Don't you remember what Betadron and Mechtanium Destroyer told us?
For countless millennia, we've been locked away in the far depths of the Doom Dimension after having been banished there by your ancestor, the original Dragonoid.
We may have broken the chains from our creator, Bakugan, but we will never be truly free until we destroy every last living Bakugan!
So, that's your evil plan, is it?
Why would they join forces if their goals are different? Doesn't that seem odd to any of you guys?
It's a smart move on Wise Man's part. 3 groups of enemies with 3 goals mean they fight 3 times as hard against us.
So then, what do you think brought them all together in the first place?
And there's still the question of our enemy's true identity. Is he Guns or Wise Man? Or are we dealing with a multiple personality? This stinks. There's way too many questions, and there are not enough answers.
Well, we've never been the kind to sit around and wait.
Maybe it's time we surprised them. If we knew where their hideout was, we could totally ambush them.
Sounds like a great plan, but how would we even know where to start? It's not like they've got a sign hanging out front. Oh yeah, right. We could map out everywhere he's appeared in town and see if there's a pattern that might give us any clues. I was just about to say that before you interrupted.
You rang, Master Shun.
What's up, boss?
We need you to help us on a reconnaissance mission, gathering intelligence on Wise Man's whereabouts.
Will you help? Skytrust? Orbium?
Yes, sir.
We'll all go. If we all split up, we should be able to cover the entire city in no time at all.
I know you're still angry that I ended our last battle against the Brawlers early before we could claim victory, but trust me, it was for the best. And because of that, we are now entering the final stages of my master plan to take down both Bakugan and Brawlers. Remember, you have fought some intense battles, and despite never coming out victorious, you still gained power that will allow you to be host for the Mechtanium.
Why should we care?
Quite simply, because resurrecting them and having them fight alongside of us is the ultimate key to winning this.
What? Is he crazy? I don't believe it.
I promise you all, the day of reckoning is close at hand for Drago and all of his brawler friends.
Just remember, guys, make sure to ask people if they noticed anything strange before they saw Wise Man appear. We need all the info we can get.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes?
I was wondering if I could have a moment of your time.
Really? You sure?
Thank you.
Sorry.
No, sorry, dude.
Okay, thanks.
So, have you had better luck than me? Anyone you talked to seen anything of use?
No, not a single thing. Huh? Scratches! Watch out! Duck!
Oh, ow! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Orbit!
Hold on! I'm coming!
I'm not sure I like this plan to resurrect the Mechtanium. Does no one else have a problem with it? Why? Did you forget what they did to Fury? What if they do the same to us?
It's definitely a possibility. I'm aware of that, but I think we can all agree that it's worth the risk.
I still think we can take down the Brawlers without their help.
Maybe it's Wise Man holding us back.
Whatever the case, nothing has changed for us. Failure means a return to the Doom Dimension. So we'll use Wise Man to help us get our revenge against Drago. And if others dare to cross us, then we'll destroy them too.
It's time for us to go.
So, if we have no eyewitness information that can lead us in the direction of his hideout, what can we do?
Every time he teleports himself, he must leave an atomic signature in the atmosphere. Maybe there's a way we can see which ones are the strongest and use that to reverse triangulate coordinates back to his origin point.
That's not a bad idea. Oh! Did you feel that?
Yes, the dimension field rippled. Wise Man must be near.
Up there!
Let's go. On to the next spot.
Right. Wait a second.
What is it, Jack-Or?
I'm picking up an urgent signal from Sky Trust and Orbium.
Huh?
Okay, roger that. We're on our way. They've got a visual on Wise Man in the West Bay area.
Let's go! Attention! Wise Man has been spotted in the West Bay area. Everyone head there immediately.
Correction. He's now headed further up the inlet. Please, hurry everyone.
Huh? There you are!
Good work, guys.
Thank you, Sensei.
Wise Man!
Good afternoon. Or at least it will be, once I win this battle and put you and your Bakugan down for good.
Oh, yeah?
This has gone on too long, wouldn't you say?
You bet! So let's quit talking and get on with it, okay? Bakugan Brawl! Bakugan Brawl!
Bakugan Brawl!
Bakugan, roll!
Baku Sky Raider, jump! Go, Pyrus Fusion Dragonoid! Baku Sky Raider, jump! Go, Chaos Breath Jack! Baku Sky Raiders, jump! Rise, Subterra Strike and Pyrus Spatterix!
Baku Sky Raiders, jump! Go, Darkest Sky Trust!
Got your back, Sensei!
Go, Darkest Orbium!
Oh, yeah!
Baku Sky Raiders, jump! Go, Ventus Jack-Or!
Bakugan, stand! Go, Opus Rising! Go, Subterra Rockstorm! Ability activate! Power Cronus! Deep dive!
Combustoid! Clawbrook! Fortitron! Go Betatron! Codacore! Mutabrid!
You got it. I'm on it, Dan. Coordinates are locked. Battlesuit Defendrix, teleport to Drago.
Battlesuit Junetronic, teleport to Reptac.
And Blasterade to Radizim.